we're doing okay. Today we're going to do our single crochet, and we are just learning today. And as soon as we get this stitch down, we are going to do our first project with the stitches we learned. Yay! So let's just get started. Of course, like normal, we want to do our slip knot, which is of course going around the 2 fingers, taking over, and then we're going through the loop. Okay, and we just tighten it up there. Let's just do a chain of 10 since we're learning, and you all know how to do your chain of 10. So again, just over and loop around, over, up, turn. Okay, and if you still don't feel comfortable with your chain, please go back and watch the video. We want to make sure you got your chain and your slip stitch ready to go. Okay, so now that we got a chain of 10, you can see our chain is just how it should be, a little braid there. So to do our single crochet, let me make sure I can get you good and focused here. To do our single crochet, what we're going to do is we're going to work in these little braids up here that you can see are along the top here. And you can see there's an entryway in the top here, just like that. Okay, you see the little gaps there. So what we're going to do for a single crochet, you never want to go in this one that your chain is coming off of. You want to go in this one. This will be your first one you want to go into. So to go back down this stitch, what we're going to do to this loop here, just in the top, and you're going to go around and grab your yarn, and you're going to pull it through. So you have 2 loops on your hook. You're going to, just like a chain is how you grab it, so against it and pull it, and you're just going to pull through those 2 hoops. Okay, and that's a single crochet. So now we're going to, you can see how this is, you know, that gap there, this is all in one stitch. So we're going to go to the next stitch, which is this stitch right here is the next one. So we're just going to insert, and we're going to wrap around. You've got 2 loops on your hook, so you're just going to go against it, wrap around, and pull through it. Okay, again, you can see the next one there, it's got the hole. You're just going to insert, grab your yarn, pull it through. You've got 2 loops on there. Go ahead and pull it on through. Okay, one more slow motion for you. Next hook, and they kind of open up once you get this going. You can see there's one, you know, there's one, there's one, there's one. So I'm just going to go into the next one, grab a hold and pull it through, grab a hold and pull it through those 2. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on going just to get to the end, just so you can see this. See there, the next one's wide open for you. So let's kind of see it in a little backed up, a little faster motion, I guess. Sorry guys, my camera out of focus. There we go. Okay. Perfect. There's the next one. Great. Next one. The last one's going to be kind of hard to get. As you can see, it's kind of loose, so it's going to look kind of open. This is what your chain will look like. So that's why when we chain something, you kind of want to chain more than what you're wanting, because it does shrink a lot. But after this, it gets super easy. So that's your first row of single crochets. If you feel like you need to practice that, go ahead and stop and practice that. If not, I want to show you how to turn around and do the same thing back. So anytime you turn your yarn, you do have to compensate for that increase. So what that just means is at the end of this chain, we're going to chain 1. You know how to chain, you know, you just chain 1 and then you turn. And that allows you to keep increasing without it going in at the sides like this and bunching together. So when you keep going, remember I said anything that's connected here to this chain is considered part of the chain. So you will start your next stitch will actually be this one right here. So it's not the one that's connected onto your loop. So what you would do is you would just go in the top. I go through the top too. Just depends on what kind of stitch you make. Some people, for some patterns we do, we'll just go through the first one like that. Sometimes you'll just go through the back one. It really doesn't matter, but for this demonstration, we're just going to go through both of them, and you're just going to grab and hold, wrap your yarn, pull through two. So increase, and you just kind of push it in there, grab and pull, wrap around, pull through both. Okay, so different angle here, go in those two, pull in through, two loops, wrap and pull. Okay, so real easy, and you all are probably even moving faster. Now if you're having to, and I'm going to show you this just for demonstration, if you've got your yarn pulled so tight that when you're pulling this through, it won't go through, and you're having to pick it up and pull it over that, you're crocheting too hard. That right there is, it's too hard. So you're just wanting to kind of insert, pull through, and just letting it, be able to pull. You should be able to pull your hook, and see how all that openness I have on there? It should just come right on through. Okay. And that's what we're looking at here. So just keep on practicing. If you want to chain one and then go back down and just go up and up and up, just get you a bunch of practice in. But we got a perfect square going right now, and that's what your little single crochets will look like. Okay, stay tuned. We'll do our next project.